Could ADHD coaching be the solution to keeping your teenager accountable for his or her actions? How do you know if coaching is right for your child? How does it help a teenager manage school, work, home, and social life? Let's uncover the process of ADHD coaching.
Teens with ADHD are dealing with executive functioning lag in terms of being able to manage on a day-to-day basis. They have the executive functioning issues, social issues, if there are learning disabilities and difficulties in really paying attention. All of those things can be really devastating and embarrassing. Most teenagers just want to fit in, and so just imagine a teenager who's always late. And I had a teenager once where, always late for movies, so they didn't invite him to the movies anymore because they always missed the beginning. Interrupting, blurting out in class, making a not so wise decision with impulsivity. So with all of the different facets that can come with ADHD and executive dysfunction, coaching can help by identifying what the issues are and figuring out what can you do differently and what can we learn in order to shift so that you can feel more confident about yourself and to have skills to help you overcome some of those issues that get in the way. ADHD coaching is an opportunity for students to learn, teenagers to learn more about themselves, how their brain works, what's happening in terms of their skills. When I mentioned about the executive functioning, the ADHD getting in the way academically and being embarrassing, to learn how to manage those things before going to college is a great way to have better success in higher education. Most of the time, students who go in freshman year in college, it's a big change anyway, but transitions are huge and difficult for individuals with ADHD. So by helping with the transition, by coaching around, well, what would you expect when you go to college? What's going to make it easier for you? What are the strategies and the plans that you can put in place to make it work? That's really helpful for students. Students think that they have classes and free time, and what they really have is classes and study time. So typically, a coach will look at the schedule, the class schedule with a student, and talk to them about how many hours they need to spend, 3 or 4 hours per week, more than that for a subject, and block it out. I find that with that structure, each day, with the expectation of here's when I'm going to study, here's when I'm going to eat, be with my friends, exercise, sleep, all of that planned out makes for fewer surprises and a higher level of success. If a teenager needs extra help, extra time, access to a tutoring center, whatever it might be, it's important to look at how much that's going to help and weighing that, register with disability services on campus. It is confidential, it's nothing to be ashamed of, and there are a lot of students who use it. I encourage families to really get a sense of what their teenager wants versus what the parents want, because this has to be driven by the teen or the young adult. If they're not interested or willing to be coached, it's not going to work. So it's frustrating for everyone and it's disappointing, and then the teenager feels that they've disappointed the parent and the coach. So I really encourage families to look into it, to take advantage of what's out there and talk to people rather than just adding this to the list of I must do this for my child.